Well, I'm Roger Utnehmer, the director of the Wisconsin Institute for Public Policy and Service Student Journalism Program. This is a program that's designed to connect high school students throughout Wisconsin with opportunities to learn about careers in journalism by working at local newspapers and radio stations. And one of the finest students that I have seen in this program writes for DoorCountyDailyNews.com. She is Sara Miller, and she is with us now. Sara, welcome. And would you be kind enough to share what you have found that you like about the student journalism program in writing for DoorCountyDailyNews.com?
Well, I think the aspect of it that I like the most is that I get to have a little taste of what journalism is while I'm still in school. I like being able to provide information to the community about important things that could be happening, and having the opportunity to grow in what could possibly be my career and grow in my own confidence.
Can you think of a story or two that you believe have made a difference that you are proud of writing?
I wrote a few articles on tips for staying safe, whether that be in winter weather or during Halloween when you're trick-or-treating. And I really feel like that's impactful because some people might not know how to stay safe or what to do in certain events that could be happening. So I think that was really impactful. There was one article that I wrote that was personally impactful. It was my first one, and I was able to interview a teacher at my school. And with it, that being my first experience, it was really cool to be able to share both his story as well as present myself as a reporter or a journalist.
So you're seeing that being a student journalist provides you with an opportunity to really make a measurable difference.
Yes.
Other stories that come to mind where you believe that you have made people perhaps better citizens, better participants, and more civilly engaged in our democratic process?
I've written a lot about charities like food pantries and things like that. And I think that it's very important and impactful because it tells the community how they can get involved and help people that are in need.
What kind of feedback do you get from people who read what you write or hear it on the radio?
Well, I hear a lot from friends and family who make sure to look out for what I've written. And even teachers at school come to me and say, "Oh, I saw your article. That's so cool. So proud of you." And it honestly makes me feel proud of what I do, knowing that these people who are in my life recognize what I do.
Well, you should get a get out of jail free card and certainly a free parking pass at the high school parking lot for all of the positive publicity that you generate as a student journalist. If another student were to ask you about participating in this program, what kind of advice could you give them about the value of being a student journalist for a group of radio stations and an electronic newspaper?
I definitely say it might be scary thinking about taking next steps towards your career, but it really is amazing to be able to join in and learn from a group of mentors who will teach you about what you're interested in. And it's definitely a next step that is very fun and important to take.
Has this experience changed you in any way?
I definitely say that it would. It has. I've become more confident in both my skills talking to other people with the amount of people that I interview, the amount of people I talk to, and I've definitely had a realization about my future, and it's helped solidify the thoughts that I had about what I want to be and what kind of journalist I want to be.
So you're very interested in pursuing a career in journalism then after you leave your part-time student position at DoorCountyDailyNews.com.
Yes, every college that I've toured, I always look at their little pamphlet and make sure that they have something with journalism in it.
What misconceptions do you think that potential participants, future students that would participate in the student journalism program might have?
I think one of the misconceptions that I had and a lot of other students who I've spoken to say that when you first join on, you have this feeling like you need to know everything, or you need to be able to do your job as well as everyone else around you who are professionals that might have 10 years of experience. And I'd say that is completely untrue, because your job as a student journalist is to learn and listen and gather and absorb as much information from the people around you as possible.
Is it fair to say that if you had this experience to do over again, that you would absolutely do it with enthusiasm?
100%. I wouldn't give up this opportunity, this experience for anything. I think it's helped me grow as a person so much, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity.
What are you singularly most proud of accomplishing as a student journalist?
I think the thing that I'm most proud of is putting my name out there. As someone from a small town, it's hard to think that, you know, maybe what you're doing as a teenager might not be as impactful, but doing this, I've been able to put my name in the byline. And when I call people, they're like, oh, I've talked to you before. Thank you so much for calling. So I think being able to say that, you know, I'm a writer and be able to make that distinction is the thing that I'm most proud of.
Has there been anything that you've encountered since becoming a writer for DoorCountyDailyNews.com that surprises you?
What surprised me the most is the connection to community that I would feel. I had no idea that when I took the job, I had become so connected within the county of Door and Kewanee, talking to so many people that, you know, I've lived close to my entire life, and seeing it from a different vantage point and being able to, you know, see that sense of community and then also encourage other people to take part in it as well.
Well, the quality of your work and your very articulate enthusiasm for this program makes me very confident that our future generations have significant reason for optimism. And if we had more students like you participating throughout the state of Wisconsin, working with newspapers and radio stations, I do believe that we could accomplish our goal of restoring civility to our civic discourse, to making people better citizens, and engaging more people in the democratic process. So I really thank you, Sara, and commend you for an outstanding service that you're providing, not only for the school districts about which you write, but the many programs that you bring positive attention to in your stories. You're truly making a difference, and that is sincerely remarkable for someone your age. So I commend you, and I recommend that your boss give you a significant increase in pay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, and good luck. I look forward to hearing what the next step in your career will be.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.